Yo guys, DaveVentura here again with another video. This one's just kind of a hints and tips thing if you guys ever think of building a city. Just a couple of things you probably need to know, and we'll just jump straight into this. So the first thing is, when you come to build a city, especially on Super Flat World, I'm using the city texture pack for this. First thing is, let's do this. Build kind of a miniature version of what what your world's gonna look like. As you can see here, I've got the roads, I've got stuff like down here. This is like the American side of it. So we have like Hooters here. Over here we have AutoZone, a gas station, we have a Chevy dealership, and stuff like that. But just kind of plan it out like this. Do a miniature version before you actually build the actual thing. And eventually, it'll look more like this. So there's obviously the gas station, AutoZone, Chevy dealership, and Hooters over there. So this is kind of what it could look like. But like I say guys, just make a small miniature version first, like this. Kind of plan it all out first before you actually build it. There's nothing worse when you start building something like this and then you think, oh, I don't like that. So yeah, build something like this first, and then eventually you can plan it out easier when you do this. Also, we'll come down here. Don't build everything flat. Like here, like the pathways, sidewalks, half a block up, going along here, all over. And then also make sure when you do like the street lights, make sure they're pretty tall, because a lot of them only do them like 2 or 3 blocks high. So make sure you do them pretty tall so vehicles can go underneath. And also, like the crossings, what I've done, I've just used buttons. And over here, obviously the gas station is diagonal, which I have done a tutorial on. My buddy's done a tutorial on AutoZone, Blood Hatchet, just check him out. Then over here, if you guys ever watch Blood Hatchet, he's done this really good design on McDonald's, where he lives in real life. And eventually I'll do a tutorial on this. This is my design, Chevy dealership. If you guys like this, I'll quite happily do a tutorial on this. Inside is pretty basic. Done like a memorial thing on the, like a picture thing on the side there. And then obviously where you put your cars and stuff like that on here. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Then obviously this with the doors, instead of using regular Minecraft doors, just using the glass doors like that. It's not for like a roleplay, it's more for people to get ideas and stuff like that. Also, when you come to do like the parking, I use buttons because it's kind of a little bit better than using the white lines. Just use the buttons for parking. And then also, when you come to do stuff like this, the roads, make sure you make the roads wide enough. So these roads here are 6 wide, which means obviously you can have your vehicles 3 or 4 wide, because your vehicles aren't actually the same width of the road. So make sure you make them 1 or 2 blocks wider than what your vehicle is going to be. And also what I've done is I've put fence posts onto here, and then put carpet on top. So if I just put myself down like this, I can just walk up and down. Don't have to jump up or nothing like that. And same with like when you come to do bridges and stuff like that over, make sure you've got enough space underneath for your vehicles to go underneath, like that. And I can also do a tutorial on this if you like, kind of a multi-story car park, which is pretty good I think, looks good in this area. And eventually when you get more advanced, we can fly over this way and we can do some houses. Now obviously this is on Super Flat World, like I say, because obviously I built all this myself. All these houses I've built myself. I will do tutorials on these if you need. I don't know if you like these big houses, but yeah, if you like them, I'll quite easily, happily build these for you. But like I say, all this terrain, landscaping, it's all just built by me. So if we'll go over here just to prove that's on super flat. So there's a super flat world there. And like I say, I built all this above ground. So it looks like this. And like I say, just make sure your roads are wide enough for this to work. And also you can curve your roads a little bit. Don't have them all like straight, have them a bit curved, diagonal, a little bit wavy like this. And then eventually, like obviously when you get more advanced, you do more modern builds like this. This one's not finished inside, the outside's finished. And then just over here, we've got a couple of custom trees. That's another thing as well, don't just do Minecraft trees, actually try and build your own custom trees. I can do tutorials on them, but they are quite pretty basic to do. So just have a look around. And also don't use bone meal, because bone meal looks kind of noobish. Just plant your own, just a couple of double tall grass, a couple of leaves and stuff. And eventually I will do a tutorial on this. The Golden Gate Bridge. Like this one here. And as you can see guys, because this is super flat, we'll go over here a second. What I've done is, under the water, I've used sand on the so underneath this is just bedrock, then it's sand, then it's 5 water, then 5 air, and then obviously the material that you use for your road, and then obviously the grass on top. So all you have to do is just delete the grass and then just put the pathway along the side, as we've done just over here. So I've got like the road here, and all I've got to do is delete the grass. The road's already built for you underneath. It just saves a lot of time and effort in doing that. And then also, once you've got this kind of design thing that you're going having along here, instead of just having this big gap underneath, you can just come over here. I just build it all up like this, using the sand obviously for the bottom part there, and then up here using a couple of different blocks, dirt blocks, grass and stuff like that, coarse dirt. As you can see, I've just used the double tall grass and some regular grass, just fill out a little bit with some mossy stone and regular stone. Just makes it a little bit more detailed, like this. Now we'll just fly over to the other area, the other side of the map, and I'll show you what else. Right now we're over this area. I'll just show you around what we have here. Obviously we have the map 25 by 25. This is on a large world, and I actually name these maps. We've got like the British area over here, American area over here, and stuff like that. But yeah, just to give you an idea, so we've got like some people around here. We've got some buses, a couple of bits of traffic, still busy building something there, a couple of boats and stuff. But yeah, even the city side. So I have this bridge, which a lot of people like. I'm going to do a tutorial on that eventually. And then obviously here, next to the HSBC building, we have all these other buildings. But like I say guys, just kind of plan it out, so you know where your streets are and stuff like that. And don't have everything all at the same level. Like for instance here, this is a city side, but it's not all at the same level. So you actually have to go up a couple of blocks to go down that street, or around there. Then you obviously come up here, and you have to go back up this way. And that's another thing you can do as well, is just build something like this. Just give it a little bit of height, instead of just having it just plain pathways going all the way down. Just stuff like that. And also as we go through here, we've got different buildings, all different materials. Don't use the same materials next to each other either. Try and make a bit of a difference. So like obviously here we've got like the white concrete, and over here obviously we've got the brick, sandstone, and over here we just have like the polished andesite. Just stuff like that, just try and break it up a little bit to get all these different kind of ideas, shapes, buildings. Don't have them all the same height, have them at different heights. But yeah guys, that's kind of just what you could do with your city. And if there's anything that you would like to know or would like to learn, I'm here, quite happy to help you out with hints and tips. So cheers guys for watching, hopefully that's helped you a little bit, and I'll see you next time.